all very much. Coach Recklow, your thoughts about tonight's match?
Well, obviously we're thrilled to be able to get out of here with a win. It was a battle. I mean, it was one of those kind of epic things that could have gone either way. And we knew coming in that, whether it was, if we could get by the first night, most likely we'd face Wichita State the second night, which wasn't going to be any easier. In fact, probably more difficult. So, it was just one of those matches where at the end of the day, every one of those games could have gone either way. Both teams were making great plays. There were runs. It was just a fantastic match, and it's just one of those. Unfortunately, both teams can't win, and I consider ourselves to be pretty fortunate to come away with that one. I know, Chris, they do a fantastic job. Their teams played great. I thought they played great defense. They were scrappy. They did a lot of really, really nice things. So I think for us to get out of here with that win tonight was very lucky. You have to have a lot of luck along with doing a lot of things well on the court. And so, again, just a great match, and we were just happy to be part of it.
Questions for the student athletes?
They were practicing all the way down the hall.
Questions for our student athletes? You all have some general comments you'd like to offer?
Let's get in the Sweet 16.
What were your thoughts on the match, Dariana?
Yeah. Thank you, Wayne.
I'm very, very stoked about this win. This is my first time getting into the Sweet 16 as a freshman. I'm really thankful that Wayne gave me the opportunity and that he trusts me to carry a lot from this team. But overall, I'm just really, 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 really happy that we're going to go to get Penn State. Yeah.
What did you guys do to stay composed over the course of the match? Obviously, the atmosphere was as large as any match you've played this year. What did you do to kind of go and get those big points that you wanted to win in the course of the match?
Question is, what did you all do to stay composed, given the big atmosphere?
For me, it was looking at my teammates. We do a good job of pulling each other in and keeping each other calm. So when things get hectic, we keep our huddle tight. That's our thing, keep the huddle tight. So between plays, whether it's whether it's our point, not our point, we keep our huddle tight. We look each other in the eye, and that's whenever we kind of refocus and settle down and slow everything down.
Sid, I got one for you. This is the first time in program history that the Mizzou team has reached 2 consecutive Sweet 16s. What does that mean to be a part of something like that, to make history?
It's amazing.
Why do I suck at this?
You're doing great.
Yep, you got it.
This is the first time in program history to make 2 straight Sweet 16s. What does that mean?
It's amazing. Obviously we came in here. Wichita State at home. They draw a great crowd. But last year obviously it was a thrill. But this year it was. Being a senior, being in my last year, it was even more special just to be a part of it with those girls. Those girls are like my family, and so just being able to get back-to-back Sweet 16, it's a feeling that I'll always remember, never forget, and it's just, I'm still in shock. I'm still shaky from it, but yeah, it's an amazing feeling.
Any other questions for our student athletes? Thank you, carry on. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Questions for Coach Recklow?
Coach, I know you're facing Penn State next week, the #1 team in the nation. What are your initial thoughts going into that match?
Well, at this point, we're just happy to be going. We, to be quite honest with you, all of our focus and energy was on this weekend. And I actually didn't even look at the bracket, so I wasn't even sure where we would go if we ended up coming out of here until my wife told me day before yesterday that if we would come out of here, that's where we're going. They're a fantastic program. They're obviously #1. They're big. They're physical. It's going to be a huge challenge without a doubt. I'm just happy that we get a chance to accept that challenge and go see what we can do. I guess I didn't wait for you to
It's all right.
repeat that.
Other questions? Any other questions for Coach Franklin?
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Yep, you bet.
Congratulations.
Yep, thanks. Oh.